Let's Sleaze, presented by McDonald's. Best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
You ever get stressed out when you've got so many shows you need to watch and you haven't watched them yet?
I am almost to the end of Love Island. I'm so close.
Well, HBO is giving me a heart attack. They're giving us a first look at several major releases. Yes, series and releases next year. So before the season finale of House of Dragon, they're already showing a teaser that showed footage of the next season of The Last of Us and White Lotus. Also provided looks at the It prequel series, Welcome to Derry, and a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, another Game of Thrones prequel. This is, Barnes, I've got hives. Also in the preview are clips of The Penguin, Dune Prophecy, and more. So I have something for you. See if you can make out some of them in this brief little HBO teaser.
Yeah, 35 seconds. They crammed a lot in here.
Fight. I'll be calling the shots.
Sacrifices must be made.
Have you ever thought, am I killing cinema?
You really never thought about it.
What happens in Thailand stays in Thailand.
Very exciting.
I know when you've set your mind on a thing, no one can stop you.
This ain't America. This is daring. You and I? I'm Sir Duncan DePaul.
Did you hurt her? Then what? What did you do?
I saved her.
I caught 2, White Lotus and This Is Us, but I don't watch those other shows.
You know, they play those on HBO, and it just makes you want to watch everything.
Is it This Is Us? That was that last one, I think. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I didn't make that one out. The Last of Us is what you're talking about.
The Last of Us. That's what I'm thinking of.
The Last of Us. Pax Jolie Pitt goes home from the hospital but has a very long recovery ahead of him. You remember this, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's son out of the hospital. The 20-year-old struck a car with his e-bike and he wasn't wearing a helmet. He suffered serious injuries. I didn't know it was this serious. He suffered a complex trauma, and now they're saying begins the long road of recovery and physical therapy. That's too bad. I mean, a lot of that has to do with maybe the fact that he wasn't wearing a helmet, which is terrible. Ooh, Billy Joe Armstrong. You know, he can't stop being defiant. He spray painted over an A's logo at the Toronto Blue Jays Stadium. Did you see this video?
I did. I saw it and I thought maybe that was a setup, but he for real does it, which surprised me.
Spray painted a B over the A in the Oakland A's inside the stadium of the Toronto Blue Jays game. The B refers to the Oakland Ballers. That is a Pioneer League team that started in 2024. I guess he went to one of their games earlier this summer, and I guess he used to root for the A's, but he attended the reverse boycott put on the fans last year, Barnes, and held out a Sell shirt when posing for a picture. You go, Billy Joe.
If you guys want to keep playing stadiums, I don't know if I would say... I mean, this was like a walkway with all the logos in there, and it wasn't like a random logo that they would just fix real quick. So I'm sure they fined him pretty heavy for that.
Let's not forget, he was born in Oakland.
I know.
What is happening? I don't know what's happening here with Billy Corgan on tour in Montreal.
He's been a little nutsy lately on social media. This is
What's
the most
going on?
random clip. He's just in a sewer.
I'm in the sewer. I'm in the first sewer in Canada. I feel so honored.
Okay, so it's the first sewer in Canada.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is that a tour? Is he trying to do a tour?
It's like now we know. It's our Life 360. We know where Billy Corgan is. He's in the sewer.
Can you imagine being one of the biggest, rock bands in history, and you're still on tour right now, and one of the members is suing one of the other members? Have you heard about the Journey lawsuit?
No.
Jonathan Cain suing Neil Shone. This isn't the first time, but this is a new one. They were back in court. He's once again suing Neil. I guess he's overspending on their Amex card. Yeah, the band has an Amex card, which, wouldn't you think like the tour manager would be getting the rooms? I guess Jonathan Cain's new court filing accuses Neil Shone of maxing out an American Express account with a $1 million limit while exceeding a daily hotel fee cap of $1,500. I guess he's claiming that Neil Shone spent up to $10,000 per night.
Damn.
We're going back to the old rock and roll days.
But that's funny that you have to look across the stage and be pissed because dude's swiping the card too hard. You know what I mean?
But you're doing this and you're still on tour together?
I know, that's what I'm saying. And I have heard from other behind the scenes talk, and I won't say a name, but people who have these bands that have like an Amex Platinum or a Centurion card under the the band, usually it's the songwriter's card and control.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So they put the whole tour and all the stuff on the road like that, but then whoever that guy is with the power gets all the points.
What?
So, of course.
It's about points?
At the end, gotta get my damn Amex points.
At 10 grand a night, come on. Did you see what happened at Lollapalooza with Kesha?
Yeah, with a real knife?
Yeah, tonight she didn't know the prop knife was replaced with a real blade during her set. It reminded me of the whole Rust case.
That could be bad.
Yeah, here's her quote. So apparently the prop knife went missing and they replaced it with a real butcher knife stolen from the kitchen. I didn't know till now, so watch that again. Oopsie.
Who made that decision? Oh, can't find the prop knife. Just go to the kitchen.
And talking about that Rust case, you know how we've been talking about these judges lately? Well, let me just say this. The New Mexico judge that dismissed the case, he is denouncing the prosecution now for misconduct. It, quote unquote, intentionally and deliberately withheld key evidence. This guy is on a rampage. I love when judges do this. They need to.
Yeah, will that stop? Same with the Justin Timberlake judge who's all pissed.
Yes.
But why is he not giving Justin Timberlake a little heat and only the attorney, you know?
I think he should be. Saw this, feel bad. Pete Davidson checking himself into a wellness facility seeking mental health treatment.
I saw that, I think, Friday, and I'm surprised that, this seems to be a cycle. Hope he gets some help and he's able to work through it.
Because they said he has actually done this before. Anyway, this is related to post-traumatic stress disorder and borderline personality disorder diagnosis. Voluntarily checking himself in. We wish you well, Pete Davidson. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.